Right.
Sorry, just hit him with my glob. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sandra, right in front of you to your right. Congratulations. Good for you.
Hi.
All right, it went well for you at the Broadcast Film Critics Awards on Friday. It's gone very well for you tonight. Here come the Academy Awards.
What am I going to wear? I know that's the question on everyone's mind. I don't know. Look, I'm as shocked as I think many people are that I have been this lucky and this blessed. So I don't expect coming to win anything, and I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to operate during these circumstances, how to be, but I don't know. I might present, but I still don't know what to wear.
Sandra, I heard that you actually turned this role down before accepting it. Can you talk to us about why you did that and then why you went back or how you went back to accepting it?
Well, I got the script, and it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It had all the moments that you see on film. There were no flaws with the script, and I think that's one of the reasons I was a little afraid, because it was so beautifully told already by the family. John Lee Hancock had written it so beautifully. I didn't know how to play Leanne Toohey. I didn't know how to find my way into her character. So I said no based on the fact that I didn't think I could bring anything worthy to the table. And then I met her. He said, why don't you just meet Leanne? So I had a day with her in Memphis. Everyone should have a day with Leanne Toohey in Memphis. You get so much done. But she, I don't know how to describe her still, but I think sometime after that I found myself doing the movie because I was so scared that someone else would do it, that I figured I'd have to step up to the plate and just get out of my comfort zone.
Hey Sandra, back here.
Yes.
Congratulations from your Gummibärchen Pimp.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
I think your story is kind of interesting, and someone who let go, you went to Texas, you cannot be convinced to do a movie, you want to stay in your bakery, and then that year you get nominated for 2 of your movies and win for one.
How crazy is that? So what is the metaphor here?
Letting
food,
go.
letting go, let go and go to food will get you awards. I think that's what you're saying, right? I know, but I do think you need to get away from your art, this town where your art can exist, because I become things I shouldn't be, and I know where I'm myself, and I can think and be more clear. And again, I think I'm just really lucky, because the performances this year of the women that I was nominated with, I don't know how you can choose. I really don't know how you can choose.
So will it be easier to convince you now to do movies?
No, I'm going back to the bakery. I'll be in Austin at my bakery.
Sandra, congratulations. You're so wonderful in the movie, and this has been just such an amazing year for you professionally. And how can you top this? What do you want to do next?
I don't know. I don't want to top it. I've always said, I was happy, really happy before all this, because I found what my happiness was. I didn't want to leave home, and that's, what I think the bakery means. I was so happy at home, and I'd never had that before, that leaving it for anything had to be amazing. So as long as I can go back home, that's all that I need. I just want to be able to go back home.
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right here. Did any of Leanne's moxie rub off on you?
Oh my God. Leanne makes you feel, I don't know how to describe, I don't know why God put her on the planet like this, but when you meet her you realize it's for one purpose, and that's to get done what she feels needs to get done. She doesn't care who she barrels over, she doesn't care who she insults, she doesn't care if she makes it a Republican-Democrat thing, it's not a black-white thing, it's a family thing, and you mess with the family, you mess with her, and it made me so happy that there's other people like that. Protect your family, whatever it looks like, and whoever it is, your life is going to be really sweet. And I hope she feels the same way, and that I really feel like I have developed a great family of friends in them. And I don't know what else to say. If a little bit rubbed off, I'm really lucky.
Sandra, is there anyone over here?
Hello. In the door.
Hello.
Okay.
Is there anyone you want to thank the most throughout your career? Is anyone who inspired you?
My parents. I'll never be the artists they are and were. I was raised in a household with extraordinary opera singers who set the bar really high. And so I learned very young, if you're going to be an artist, be at 100%. And I loved comedy. I grew up in Europe with foreign films that were physical comedy. I didn't understand Italian, but I understood the physicality. I came to the States and I loved Jerry Lewis and Carol Burnett and Tim Conway, and so I decided that's what I'm going to do 100%. And so it would have to be my parents and my sister, who's an extraordinary artist, and I just have a lot of people around me that hold the bar up for me pretty high.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know.
My dress isn't see-through. You guys would tell me, right? I just noticed the backlight and I went, oh, Lordy. So sorry if it is. I'll turn to the side.
Two questions. One, your dress is stunning.
Thank you.
Who designed it?
Bottega Veneta.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Earlier you were talking about family, and I know you have some four-legged babies.
If they had 4 legs, that would be amazing.
Oh, yeah, actually 3 legs.
One has 3 and one has 2.
I love
Yeah,
you
we were
for
just
that.
showing Emily Blunt pictures of the 2-legger, and I don't know if she was horrified or thought it was sweet. She just, yeah.
Okay. When you work on a film, do you bring them with you, or
Yes.
does? Oh, you do.
Yes, everywhere.
Everywhere.
No, where I go, they go. Who's gonna walk a 2-legged dog? She can get up the stairs, she just can't get down the stairs. There's not a lot of dog sitters where you go, I have a 3-legger and a 2-legger.
So, any more additions to the dogs?
There's
the
always,
cats?
any dog that's missing something is welcome in our house. If it's 4 legs, I'm perfectly okay. It's got to have some emotional problems. Yeah, I mean, pretty much they're welcome, and if we can't handle them, we find them at home. But they seem to find us.
So, in the bakery, any doggy bakery
Yes,
biscuits?
we have a little doggy area on the outside with their own umbrella and their own hitching post and water bowls. You still aren't allowed to bring dogs into a bakery in the United States. I don't know what that's about.
So
Hygiene,
odd, right?
maybe. No, but they have their own space outside.
Well, thank you for such a wonderful movie.
Well, I have to, I say it's John Lee Hancock, and I can't say enough that it's John Lee Hancock that struck the chord. He met the Tuohys. He said, this is a mother-son story, and spent 2 years with them. Stalked me, and I didn't understand why. I didn't trust why he thought I could do it. I'm so glad he was persistent. Yeah. Thank you.
Hey, Ted, for me, Meryl Streep was asked earlier backstage
About the kiss?
no.
How much she liked it?
About the double standard of men having more roles as
Yeah.
they get older in Hollywood than women
Yeah.
do, and she mentioned you as a great example with The Blind Side. How do you feel about that, the double standard of there being better roles for men than there are for women?
It's still a little bit there, but it's gotten so much better. I mean, I look back in my year and I go, wow, 2 great successes for me were written by men. The Proposal and The Blind Side. So I just feel if you write it, they will come, but you also need to get a studio to finance it. There's so many variables, but I think if you look at what Sarah Jessica Parker has done, Meryl Streep, I mean, women do pull in some money, and we do go to the theaters. So,
So many more women seem to be going to television.
yeah, well, television has changed dramatically. I mean, television is no longer, oh, I'm going to settle for TV. We have so many extraordinary outlets on television that are doing better work a lot of times than what's in the movie theaters.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.